24%. That is the single biggest slice of your CC exam, and it is the domain we open right now. Network security. Here is the good news. The part that scares people, all those layers and addresses, comes down to one thing you already understand: sending a letter. Get that picture, and the jargon stops being jargon. This is Objective 4.1, and you will see it on your exam. Imagine you post a birthday card to a friend abroad. You write the message, seal it in an envelope, and write the address on the front. Your local post office bundles that envelope into a sack, and a plane flies it across the world. At the other end, the whole thing runs in reverse. The sack is opened, the envelope is sorted, and your friend finally reads the message. Each stage on the way out wrapped your card in one more layer. Each stage on the way in peeled one off. And notice, nobody at the airport reads your message. They only handle the outermost label. That wrapping and unwrapping has a name. It is called encapsulation. And it is exactly how data crosses a network. When your computer sends something, it does the same thing. Your message gets wrapped, layer by layer, in addressing and control information. That wrapped up bundle, your data plus the addresses it needs to travel, is a packet. A network is really just letters and envelopes at the speed of light. How many layers of wrapping are there? To describe it, the industry uses a map called the OSI model, spelled O-S-I, the Open Systems Interconnection Model. It splits every network conversation into 7 layers, numbered 1 at the bottom, up to 7 at the top. Here's how to never forget them. Please do not throw sausage pizza away. 7 words, 7 layers, bottom to top. Please is layer 1, physical, the cables and signals. Do is data link, layer 2. Not is network, layer 3. Throw is transport, layer 4. Sausage is session, layer 5. Pizza is presentation, layer 6. And away is layer 7, application, where you actually click and type. Your data starts at the top and climbs down all 7 layers to leave your machine. Each layer adds its envelope. At the far end, it climbs back up all 7, and each layer strips one off. Down to send, up to receive. That is the whole model in one sentence. Now, permission to relax. You do not need to memorize what every single layer does. You do need the order, the mnemonic, and 2 layers in particular. Layer 3, network, is where IP addresses live. Layer 2, data link, is where MAC addresses live. Hold that thought, and remember the CIA triad from Lesson 1? Availability is the pillar this entire domain exists to protect. A network that is down protects nothing. Here's the second model the exam wants. The OSI model is the textbook, but the internet actually runs on something simpler. It is called TCP over IP, spelled TCP and IP, and it has 4 layers instead of 7. Application, transport, internet, and link. Same idea, fewer boxes. Remember this for the exam. OSI has 7 layers, TCP over IP has 4. Let's talk addresses, where the exam leans hardest. There are 2 kinds and it mixes them up on purpose. Your IP address is your logical address. It is spelled IP for Internet Protocol. Think of it as your postal address. It changes depending on where you are, and it is what routes your data across the world. The common version is IP version 4. That is 32 bits, written as 4 numbers separated by dots. But 32 bits only gives about 4.3 billion addresses, and we ran out. Therefore, along came IP version 6. That is 128 bits, written as groups of letters and numbers separated by colons, and the supply is practically unlimited. Your MAC address is a different animal. Spelled MAC, it is the physical address burned into your network card at the factory. Here is the anchor. Your MAC address is the name you were born with. Your IP address is your current mailing address. One is permanent and identifies the device. The other changes with your location and routes your data. MAC is local, layer 2. IP is global. Time for a quick exam check. A packet needs to travel from your laptop across the internet to a web server in another country. Which type of address gets it to the correct destination network? A. The MAC address. B. The IP address. C. The port number. D. The host name. Pause the video and pick your answer. Ready? The answer is B. The IP address. Here is why. The IP address is the logical address that routes data between networks anywhere in the world. A is wrong, because a MAC address only delivers inside one local network and gets replaced at every router hop. C is wrong, because a port number identifies which application receives the data, not which network. And D is wrong, because a hostname is a human-friendly label that DNS must turn into an IP address first, before anything moves. One quick throwback. Remember from Lesson 2, risk is likelihood times impact? Every attack we cover next is just a threat trying to reach a vulnerability on this network. Same formula, new battlefield. Let me pull it together, exam checklist style. Encapsulation is wrapping your data in envelopes to send and unwrapping to receive. The OSI model has 7 layers. Please do not throw sausage pizza away. Physical up to application. TCP over IP is the 4-layer version the internet actually uses. IP version 4 is 32 bits. IP version 6 is 128. And your MAC address is the name you were born with, layer 2 and local, while your IP address is your mailing address, layer 3 and global. Last question, out loud. Which is permanent and tied to your device? The MAC address or the IP address? The MAC address. Burned in at the factory, it stays with the hardware. The IP address changes the moment you join a new network. I promised the jargon would stop being jargon once you saw the letter and the envelope. If layers and addresses feel solid now, the picture did its job. Subscribe, because Domain 4 is the biggest on the exam, and we are taking it in pass order. Then head to certcrush.app, where the CC question bank has a pile of OSI and addressing questions to make this reflex. Next lesson, the port numbers and protocols the exam expects you to know cold. Port 80, port 443, and the rest, plus TCP versus UDP.